we got another Scrawlrbox. Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Sally and I'm a mixed media artist in Australia. This is little Evie, one of my gorgeous kittens. And if you're not new here, welcome back. So today I've got the new Scrawlrbox. I do believe this is the August box. And what we will be doing is opening up the box and seeing what's inside, testing and reviewing all the art supplies and making some artwork with the prompt included. So let's go. All right, let's see what's inside. What's this? This says that 69% of people who are watching my videos are not subscribed. That's crazy. So you should just hit that subscribe button. There's a little icon, little kitty cat in the corner there. You can just hit that and subscribe. So do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so you know whenever I upload. It'd be really cool, really cool if you subscribed. All right, now what we actually have in here as far as art supplies. Ooh, art markers, Colorista by Spectrum Noir. 8. Looks like they're double-ended. Alcohol paste, dual fine tip and brush. All right, we'll unpack those in a minute. Have our little tissue. What's this? Echo. Echo. What's this? You had a request that you weren't in the videos lately because I moved the desk. The people love you, Echo. So in here we've got a little sticker. Cute. You need like anime vibes. We have a lemon freshers candy. And what's this? 2 Derwent artist pencils in French grey and Venetian red. Oh, we have a white jelly roll. Always use these. And a pigma micron. That's a very fine tip. That's a very fine tip. Can you see that? Can you see that? Here's Evie. I did get a comment saying that the cats hadn't been in the videos much recently, and that is because I have a new scratch post in the room that they are mostly playing with, but here they are. Yeah, so we definitely, it's an anime inspired artwork. Nicola Yao. That's their socials. Our surface is mixed media recycled paper A5, 250 GSM. So quite nice and thick. So good for our markers. And let's have a quick flick through of the zine. There's a rundown of all our supplies. Our artist and some more of their work. I have never done anything even remotely anime, so this will be interesting. Our scroller tips for how to use all the supplies in the box. Deep dive into the markers. More tips and tricks. Scroller gallery from box 106. All right, that's everyone. And our top 3. And Scrawler Inspo. So much beautiful artwork is constantly popping up on our Instagram feed. It is hard to keep up with. We thought we would share some of our recent favorites. Cute. It's nice to get recognized. And the magic of manga little article. So our prompt for box 108 is manga maidens. Okay, this is going to be very, very new for me. So let's see what I can make with all of these supplies. Now I've had these Derwent artist pencils before in the Scrawlrbox, and they aren't my favorite Derwents. I feel like they're not very pigmented. Like, I really love the Inktense, and they're ones that you can activate with water, but there's something about these ones that I don't really love. Anyway, this box is all about these dual-ended alcohol markers. So we've got a brush nib on one end and then a fine bullet on the other, and our colors are Moonlight, which is a really pale yellow. Oh, the Pigma Micron, love those fine liners, and this one's really, really fine. And then we've got the color Tea Rose, we have Duck Blue, Heather, and they layer up perfectly. We have Juniper, we have Cocoa, which is a really beautiful warm mid-tone brown, and then we have Cranberry, and we have Prussian Blue. So I just did some experimenting with layering. None of these are really new supplies to me. I've used white Jelly Roll gel pens in the past, and they are great for adding highlights. They're really nice and pigmented, and I just want to see how I could blend the alcohol markers together. I don't really use alcohol markers in that way. I know a lot of people blend them together, but I actually just like to use them separately. And then I just laid the pencils on top. Everything layers perfectly, all really easy. This fine liner is great. It's a really, really super fine tip. It's a 02, and I feel like the subscription boxes have been giving us thicker nibbed liners for a while, so it was really nice to have this fine one. I really love the really fine tips. So here's our little swatching sheet, and now we'll get into the artwork. So I did use one of my graphite pencils to sketch because I've never drawn anything manga or anime before ever. So usually with the subscription boxes, if I have a pencil included, I'll use that to sketch, but I really wanted to map out a sketch beforehand. You right, Evie? Evie's chewing a box behind me. So apologies if you hear her. So yeah, I just sketched beforehand with a graphite pencil just so I could make sure I could get the face down. And I decided to do a portrait. And what I noticed with sort of anime style is the features are really exaggerated, especially the eyes. So I just kind of did like a regular portrait but exaggerated all the facial features. Oh my gosh, Evie. Evie. You wanted the cats involved in the video? You get the cats involved in the video. So I don't know how successful this is. I'll need all you manga anime fans to weigh in for me because this is all very new to me, and I'm not sure if there's certain kinds of guidelines to this art style. But I did have a lot of fun with it, and it was nice to draw something in a completely different way. So I just did the skin tone in the tea rose color, and I decided to do those sort of like sun rays up the top corner, so that was where my light source was coming from. So I made sure that some of that same color light was reflected on the face, on those high parts of the face that are facing that direction. And then I just went in and added in all the features. I used the purple to do the shadows. I really love using alcohol markers for portraits. I love how you can layer up the same color and get a little bit more depth, like I did on the cheekbone there on the right hand side. And then I just went in with the fineliner to give some definition. I wasn't initially going to outline everything in the black fineliner, but I did end up using it. I knew I wanted to do it for the brows and have this really like graphic eye. It was actually kind of cool to do like a very stylized eye. It was fun. I'm a big fan of like an extreme makeup look, as you might have noticed. And I did like a little star shaped eye highlight. And I also, oh my gosh, now the cockatoos. Note to self, don't do a voiceover at this time of day. So I did the pupil color of the eye, but I didn't do an iris. I don't know why, I just thought I liked it with just the flat green. And added some flowers in the corner. Took some inspiration from the artwork included, which had some sort of floral elements in the background. But I just chose to do them near her hair. And anime hair is quite stylized as well. So I don't know if it was like, if it's like really fits the brief so much, but I think it looks really cute. I had a lot of fun drawing this. And I just filled in a background sort of frame with the green and did a little bit of color on the flowers. I knew I wanted them to be mostly white, so I just added those soft colors because I wanted to have her hair blue. I think the other thing with anime and manga is we get these sort of more primary colored hair and that sort of thing. So yeah, I used to work in a retail store that had a DVD section on lots of anime. We used to sell lots of anime, and I just sort of felt like it's too big for me to start watching now. Like I just don't know where to start. I've seen like Perfect Blue and Akira and those sort of big kind of movies, but if you have some recommendations of things I should watch, drop it in the comments so I can maybe watch some anime and get a bit more of a clue about what's going on, because this is a whole new world for me. But it was a really fun little illustration to do. Now my neighbor's pipes are going. Wow, should I just scrap this whole voiceover and do it again? And then I just added that highlight color to the edges of her hair. And then went in the final touches, the white jelly roll to add some highlights, and then just drew some little stars on that border that I colored in the green. And it was at this stage where I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't even used the pencils. I totally forgot. So then I just went in with the pencil just to add a little bit of shading around where the shadows of the hair would land on the face. Didn't really use them too much, and added a bit more dimension to the eye. And that was kind of it. A little bit of fine liner around the edge just to clean that up. Evie. I'm sorry, this is so chaotic tonight. It's been one of those weeks. So here we are, our manga maiden with alcohol markers. I think she looks cute. What do you think? I'd love to know your thoughts. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. That would be amazing. And let's try and get that ratio a bit more even. I upload a new video every Wednesday and I'm doing a live stream every fortnight. Leave me a comment to boost engagement for the algorithm, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.